I could definitely see one of the spots. I got a spot down at the corner there that I kind of missed. I got two grooves cut next to each other. Doesn't look like it's all the way through. That's double walled. There's another plate behind that plate on that side. It's cut out a half inch. I'll let me show you. I was looking down in this bird's mouth and I can't see the gap on this side. And I'm like, what the heck? Sure seemed like it was penetrating. So now I cut out about a half-inch ribbon. And I can see there's a whole nother plate inside there. So the only way I'm going to cut that is I'm going to have to actually open this up enough so I can get the nozzle down in there and cut through. Because I can't keep the tip way out here and expect to penetrate way in there. gap just closed up because this flexed, and I can't get the tip in there, so I gotta take some tension off of this. Maybe it'll just snap. that's not taking any tension off because of the way this thing moved over. I got right here. Oops! Got lucky, it just bounced right off the top of the tire a couple of times. Now I'm going to trip on the tripod and fall down. Alright, so I've hooked up to the piece that I'm not going to use, and I'm going to drag that back over to the scrap pile. Whew. It's still pretty damn heavy, but I can at least deal with spinning it around and not have to use the loader every second when I want to move it. And we're about to lose a little more weight because that this area around the pin on the end here, this is pretty thick steel, so we'll take probably another 25 pounds off when we cut that off. That's what a bad ground sounds like. Duh. Or no ground. I opened up this little hole about 1.5 inches wide, and the width between the beads here, so I can kind of get a peek and see what I'm dealing with here, because I could see from looking in that big hole that there's a gusset plate inside there halfway down here, and that's to stiffen up and strengthen this whole end, and I'm gonna have to get in there to cut that. So I gotta see where that is. I also want to make sure I'm clear of this whole thing here, but I want to leave as much meat on the end of here as I can. So I can see that that's about where I need to be, and then I should be able to just follow this arc around here and get around this. And it's going to be tricky in the middle here, right when I intersect where the plate comes into the side here. That's going to be the tricky part. For starters, I think I want to lay this down on its side. I'm just dampening down the dry grass around here again. If fire's one less thing I have to be distracted by, it's all the better. Oh, my battery's dying. Hard to see the viewfinder in the sun here, so alright. So basically I cut this open. That plate in the middle there, that stretches all the way from here all the way up to there. So I'm going to have to cut this plate off of here.